Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the most prestigious night of the year, the grand final of Miss Grand International Zepeto 2025. My name is Jade, your host for tonight, proudly representing Puerto Rico as the fifth runner-up of Miss Grand International Zepeto 2023. Tonight, we gather here to celebrate beauty, intelligence, creativity, and the unstoppable spirit of empowered women from around the world. This is the night where dreams become reality. This is the night we crown a new queen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Miss Grand International Zepeto 2025 candidates as they open the night with grace, elegance, and undeniable charisma. Here they are, your incredible delegates from across the globe. Let the opening number begin.
Hada, Miss Grand Zepeto France.
Voices in the crowd rising higher every time, 'cause this is where we shine, this is where we claim the climb. We've come so far, we've worked so hard, every moment built the fire in our hearts. The crown is more than gold, it's a destiny we hold. Together we are bold, together we are
Nayara Prameswari, Miss Grand Zepeto Indonesia.
break down every door, stronger than before. We're reaching for more. This is our moment, this is our echo. We are Grand Zepeto, Miss Grand International Zepeto. Light up the sky, let the whole world know. Unstoppable, unshakable. We
Jacelyn, Miss Grand Zepeto Japan.
From every land and every dream we stand as one. Sisters of the future shining brighter than the sun. With courage in our steps and our stories in our eyes, we carry hope and grace, lifting voices to the sky.
Sam, Miss Grand Zepeto Nepal.
We've worked so hard, now the world will see the power of who we are. The stage becomes our wings, and every heartbeat sings. Together we are queens, together we are kings. We rise, we soar, we break down every door, stronger than before. We're reaching for more. This is our moment, this is our echo. We are Grand Zepeto.
Jin Kyungji, Miss Grand Zepeto North Korea.
Turn up the lights, let the energy flow. We're unstoppable, unshakable. We rise. Hands high, feel the rhythm in your soul. Stand tall, let the inner fire glow. Every heartbeat, every step we take. Building legends that the world will never break.
Juliane Haris Castro, Miss Grand Zepeto Philippines.
We rise, we soar, we're everything and more. Burning bright forever, from the center to the shore. This is our anthem, this is our echo. We are Grand Zepeto, Miss Grand International Zepeto. Crown on our minds, dreams in our flow. We're unstoppable, unshakable.
Maizi, Miss Grand Zepeto United Kingdom.
We rise.
Thank you, candidates, for that wonderful performance. Now, tonight would not be complete without acknowledging our distinguished panel of judges and special guests who honor us with their presence. Please join me in welcoming Mulyani Ayu, Miss Grand International Zepeto, 2021, 𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗡𝗗 Miss Grand International Zepeto, 2022, Bianca Blair, Miss Grand International Zepeto, 2023, and of course, the President of the MGIZ organization, Mr. 𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗡𝗗. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give them a warm round of applause. Next, we move into one of the most elegant and meaningful parts of the evening. It is time for the evening gown and speech competition. First, our delegates will showcase their sophistication and grace in their evening gowns, each designed to highlight beauty, personality, and confidence. After the last candidate, all delegates will return to the stage to deliver their speeches, messages that reflect their voice, values, and vision as future queens. Ladies and gentlemen, the evening gown presentation begins now.
Miss Grand Zepeto, France.
In the quiet of the morning light, I hear a whisper calling me, a dream that's carried through the night, a gentle hope so soft, so free. Footsteps on a winding road, hearts that guide me as I climb. Every story I've been told becomes a spark inside my mind. And
Miss Grand Zepeto, India.
all the moments that shaped who I became. And I feel every heartbeat singing out my name. I rise with a crown made of light, shining calm, shining bright. Every
Miss Grand Zepeto, Indonesia.
gold tonight. I rise with the strength of the skies. In my soul, a fire ignites. This is the moment where my heart learns to fly. A crown made of light. And I rise.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Japan.
Every hand that lifted me, every voice that said hold on, painted colors in my memory, a gentle chorus in my song. In the silence I recall the grace of every tear that helped me grow. And now I stand in this sacred place where every truth begins to glow. And I breathe
Miss Grand Zepeto, Nepal.
love that shapes my path. And I see every sunrise showing nothing ever lasts. Alive with a crown made of light, shining calm, shining bright. Every scar turns into gold tonight.
Miss Grand Zepeto, North Korea.
I rise with the strength of the skies. In my soul, a fire ignites. This is the moment where my heart learns to fly. A crown made of light. And I rise.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Philippines.
Let the winds carry me slow. Let my heart overflow. For every dream I chased alone was never truly mine alone. So I lift my voice tonight to the stars.
Miss Grand Zepeto, United Kingdom.
The endless night. Thankful for the hands that held me tight, for the courage, for the fight, for this crown made of light. I rise with a crown made of light, shining soft, shining bright. Every shadow fades into night. I rise with the strength of the skies and the love that lifts my life. This is the moment where my soul learns to fly, a crown made of light. And I rise.
Thank you, candidates. I will read the main theme and content of your speech as follows. In the digital era, can simple actions such as educating oneself have a real impact on global humanitarian issues like the Palestine-Israel conflict? Please return to the stage for the speech round.
Miss Grand Zepeto, France.
As Miss Grand France Zepeto, I believe that even small actions can create real change. In the digital era, educating yourself truly matters. When you learn, you understand better. When you understand, you make wiser choices. And millions of small, wise choices can shape a more peaceful and compassionate world. So yes, learning is powerful. Thank you.
Miss Grand Zepeto, India.
In the digital era, self-education is a critical, impactful action. It combats misinformation, fosters nuanced dialogue, and drives effective action by directing support toward credible efforts. Informed citizens collectively influence public opinion and cultivate the empathy necessary for seeking long-term, just solutions.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Indonesia.
In the digital era, yes, simple actions like educating ourselves do create real impact. When we choose to learn, to understand history, and to seek verified information, we break the cycle of misinformation that often fuels hatred and division. Education strengthens empathy, empowers ethical choices, and guides us toward meaningful advocacy. Even one informed voice can shift perspectives, inspire conversations, and influence collective action. Real change begins with awareness, and awareness begins with us.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Japan.
In today's digital era, even the smallest actions such as educating ourselves can create a meaningful ripple in global humanitarian issues like the Palestine-Israel conflict. Knowledge shapes awareness, and awareness leads to responsibility. When people learn, they begin to question, to empathize, and to understand the human impact beyond headlines. By informing ourselves, we become more mindful about the content we share, the voices we amplify, and the movements we support. It encourages respectful dialogue, reduces misinformation, and inspires communities to stand for justice and humanity. So yes, simple actions matter. Because change does not always begin with grand gestures. Sometimes it begins with a single, informed mind that chooses compassion over indifference.
𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗡𝗗 Zepeto, Nepal.
In today's digital era, we are more connected than ever before. Information and news flows quickly and reaches millions of people in just few seconds. With so much happening around the world, including conflicts like the Palestine-Israel situation, it's easy to feel overwhelmed as well as powerless to do anything big. But even simple actions, like educating ourselves, can truly make a difference. When we learn about the history, causes, and truth behind such conflicts, we begin to understand it better. This also helps us spread accurate information and challenge misinformation, which is common on social media. Education also builds empathy and motivates people to promote justice and protect human rights. So even if it may feel small, just educating ourselves is a powerful step. It helps create a more aware and compassionate global community, which is essential for solving complex humanitarian issues like the present-day Palestine-Israel issue. Thank you.
𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗡𝗗 Zepeto, North Korea.
Yes, I believe that when people educate one another, it encourages them to act on something more. And since things online spread rapidly, people have a better chance to debate on influencing choices.
𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗡𝗗 Zepeto, Philippines.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this digital era, the smallest action can echo across the world. When we choose to educate ourselves about the Palestine-Israel conflict, we are not just learning, we are taking a real stand. Awareness shapes perspective, and perspective shapes action. By understanding the roots of suffering, injustice, and humanity, we become empowered to speak responsibly, advocate compassionately, and resist misinformation. Knowledge is not passive, it is a catalyst. It fuels global conversations, builds solidarity, and reminds the world that every human life deserves dignity. When one person learns, another listens, and that chain of awareness becomes a movement. And that movement can create change. I'm Julianne Harris Castro, Miss Grand Zepeto, Philippines.
𝗚𝗥𝗔𝗡𝗗 Zepeto, United Kingdom.
Education teaches us to recognize suffering beyond statistics, to understand the roots of conflict, and to approach sensitive topics with respect rather than division. It helps us distinguish truth from misinformation and, most importantly, it guides us toward compassion. Every great movement in history began because people first understood the problem. And today, in a world connected by technology, learning is no longer a small action. It is the first step in building a more informed, empathetic, and united generation. When we choose knowledge, we choose peace.
An exceptional set of speeches, truly inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a short break. When we return, we will announce the winners of Best in National Costume, Best in Swimsuit, Best in Evening Gown, and Miss Popular Vote. Stay tuned. The competition is just getting started. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time to present our special awards. Best in Evening Gown. The award for Best in Evening Gown goes to Miss Grand Zepeto, Miss Grand Zepeto, Philippines. Congratulations to the Philippines as Best in Evening Gown. Our national costume segment showcased exceptional creativity and cultural artistry. Tonight, we honor 3 outstanding queens. Third place goes to
Every story I've been told becomes a spark inside my mind.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Japan. Congratulations to Miss Grand Zepeto, Japan for winning Best in National Costume third. Next, second place goes to Miss Grand Zepeto, France. Congratulations to Miss Grand Zepeto, France for winning second place in Best in National Costume. And the winner of Best in National Costume is
Every scar turns into gold tonight. Arise with the strength of
Miss Grand Zepeto, Philippines. Congratulations to Miss Grand Zepeto, Philippines for winning first place in Best in National Costume. Next, I will announce the title of Best in Swimsuit goes to
a crown made of light.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Nepal. Congratulations to Miss Grand Zepeto, Nepal for winning Best in Swimsuit.
Every hand that lifted me, every voice that said hold on.
And now the award that places one delegate directly into our top 5. The Miss Popular Vote 2025 is Miss Grand Zepeto is
that helped me grow, and now I stand in this sacred place where every truth begins to glow, and I breathe.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Philippines. Congratulations. You automatically advance into the top 5.
And I see
And now joining Miss Popular Vote.
every sun
Here are the remaining 4 finalists, based on judges' scoring. Miss Grand Zepeto is Miss Grand Zepeto, Japan. Next, who will take 3rd place goes to Miss Grand Zepeto is Miss Grand Zepeto, Nepal. Next, who will fill the 4th place goes to Miss Grand Zepeto is
A crown made of light.
Miss Grand Zepeto, France. One more place left for top 5, who will take the last place in the top 5 MGIZ 2025. Miss Grand Zepeto is
Let my heart overflow. For every dream
Miss Grand Zepeto, Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your top 5 finalists. Congratulations to our top 5. It is now time for the ultimate challenge, the final question round. Each candidate will receive 1 question from the MGIZ organization, and their answers will determine their final placement tonight. The question is, people often say that beauty queens should inspire others. But inspiration alone is not enough. What concrete action would you take after winning this crown? Candidates, this is your moment. Please be the first to answer, Miss Grand Zepeto, Nepal. Good luck, and let us begin.
Thank you for this question. I believe that, while inspiration lights the way, concrete actions create real change. After winning this crown, I would like to take concrete action by using my voice and platform to create a positive change. I would focus on promoting self-confidence and kindness, especially within online communities like gaming, where many people struggle with acceptance. Having faced my own moments of doubt, I understand how much a little encouragement can help someone believe in themselves. Personally, I want to be more than just an inspiration. I want to be a friend and a leader who listens and acts. Making sure the crown is a symbol of hope and practical support for those who need it. Winning this crown would be my chance to show that true beauty is about lifting others up, creating real connections, friends, and making a difference every day. Thank you.
Next, Miss Grand Zepeto, Indonesia.
After winning this crown, my concrete action would be to launch a digital advocacy program that collaborates with humanitarian organizations. I would use my platform to provide accurate information, raise funds for emergency aid, and encourage young people to volunteer both online and on the ground. My goal is not just to inspire, but to mobilize, so that this crownless symbol of beauty. Terima kasih.
Next, Miss Grand Zepeto, Japan.
As a beauty queen, my role is more than just inspiring others. It is about taking real, measurable action. If I win this crown, I would focus on creating an accessible platform that educates youth about humanitarian awareness. Using workshops, social media, campaigns, and community outreach. I would also collaborate with NGOs to support local initiatives that provide aid, resources, and education to vulnerable communities. My goal is to turn inspiration into participation, and participation into impact. A crown should not only represent beauty, it should represent responsibility. And I am committed to using it to serve, uplift, and create sustainable change. 皆様、本当にありがとうございました。
Next, Miss Grand Zepeto, France.
People say beauty queens should inspire, but inspiration is only the beginning. My concrete action. Using my platform to educate, amplify unheard voices, and support real humanitarian initiatives, a crown is not just worn, it's used. Merci beaucoup.
Last, Miss Grand Zepeto, Philippines.
As a queen, I believe inspiration is only the beginning. Leadership requires action, consistency, and impact. After winning this crown, I would commit to 5 pillars that define our purpose: body, beauty, brain, business, and behavior. I will use my platform to advocate for holistic well-being, showing that true beauty comes from strength, discipline, and self-respect. With my voice and my knowledge, I will educate communities, collaborate with organizations, and build sustainable projects that empower young people, especially women, to rise with confidence and purpose. Through strategic partnerships and social initiatives, I will transform influence into innovation, using business as a force for good. And above all, I will lead with integrity, empathy, and responsibility, because a crown is not just worn on the head, it is carried through actions. And I am ready to act, to serve, and to lead. Thank you.
Here we are, the moment the world has been waiting for. Mr. Devereux, president of the Miss Grand International Zepeto organization, will now take the stage for the official crowning. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin the crowning ceremony. The 4th runner-up Miss Grand International Zepeto 2025 goes to
Footsteps on a winding road, hearts that guide me as I climb.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Nepal. Congratulations. Next, the 3rd runner-up Miss Grand International Zepeto 2025 goes to
That shaped who I became.
Miss Grand Zepeto, Indonesia. Congratulations. Next, the 2nd runner-up, Miss Grand International Zepeto 2025 goes to Miss Grand Zepeto, Japan. Congratulations. And now, the crown, the title, and the honor. Miss Grand International Zepeto 2025 goes to Miss Grand Zepeto is... Miss Grand Zepeto, Philippines. And the first runner-up Miss Grand International Zepeto 2025 is Miss Grand Zepeto, France. Congratulations to our new queen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of this unforgettable night. Congratulations to all our delegates for their dedication, passion, and hard work. On behalf of the Miss Grand International Zepeto organization, I am Jade, your host. Good night, and see you at Miss Grand International Zepeto 2026.
And I see every sunrise showing nothing ever lasts. Alive with a crown made of light, shining calm, shining bright. Every scar turns into gold tonight. I rise with the strength of the skies in my soul. A fire ignites. This is the moment when my heart learns to fly. A crown made of light. And I rise. Let the winds carry me slow. Let my heart overflow. For every dream I chased alone was never truly mine alone. So I